Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. I know it's been a while, but we're on vacation. We've been on vacation now for a couple of weeks. We're at my mama's house, but hey, every day at grandma's house is a vacation. But anyway, I made spaghetti bake, and I just wanted to. Last time I made it, people asked me what I do, so here goes. So to make the spaghetti bake, this is what I'm gonna be using. Some spaghetti. You don't have to use spaghetti. You can use any kind of, some ground chuck. I'm going to be making a garlic bread as well. I'm going to use some bread, some Parmesan cheese, two different types of cheese, whatever kind of cheese you want. It's up to you. And some pasta sauce, whatever you want to use. I usually use marinara, but this is what we had. So, and garlic. And some butter. That's going to be for the garlic bread. All right, so let's get started. Okay, first thing you're going to do is you're going to put on a pot of water and salt it for your pasta. And then you're going to brown your ground meat. You can use turkey, chicken, ground beef. I'm using ground chuck. Now, this was partially frozen. I forgot to take it out earlier, but it's not a big deal. You won't do that. Even if you did, so what? It'll defrost and it'll cook at the same time. Once it defrosts, I take it and I drain it, and then I add in my onion and my garlic, and I let it saute for a few minutes, and then that's that. All right, once your meat has browned, you're going to take it out and drain it and add in your onions. I minced some onions and garlic and put in there, and it was pretty much liquefied after a few minutes. But I just let that go, and then I'm going to add in my sauce. Well, how much sauce is going to be up to you. It's going to be up to you how much. I ended up using a jar and a half of sauce for a pound of pasta, and it was plenty. It wasn't dry and it wasn't overly sauced up, if that's even a term. But I let this go for about 30 minutes. Also season your beef with some salt, pepper, garlic powder, whatever. And then that's that. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to cook your pasta. You're going to undercook it a little bit according to the package. And you're going to put a little sauce at the bottom of your pan. You're going to add in half your pasta here, and then you're going to top it with some sauce. Make sure you really get a good amount of sauce on it so that you don't have any dry pasta. Make sure you get it all around. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to add my mozzarella and my freshly grated Parmesan cheese. You can grate mozzarella, whatever you want to do. I've done that. I've also used fresh mozzarella. It's totally up to you, but sometimes I just take some help from the store. But Parmesan cheese, I like to grate myself no matter what. So now you're going to add the remaining of the pasta and just repeat. And you can use whatever kind of cheese you want. It's totally up to you. I don't know how good sandwich cheese would taste, but a lot of people like, American cheese. I'm not a huge fan of American cheese, but if you like it in your macaroni and cheese, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be bad in here. But like I said, you just use whatever you want. And now in this go round, you're going to make sure you're going all the way. Be very careful to make sure you're going all the way to the edges with that sauce, so that you can make sure that the sides is as sauced as the rest of the pasta. And so you're just going to top it with the rest of the cheese. And I'm using cheddar this time. I'm also going to use some more of the other cheese as well. But you can use whatever you want. You can use this 6 Italian cheese. You can use whatever. The sky's the limit. And so what you want to do is you're going to add this into a preheated 400-degree oven. Now, to make your garlic bread, what you're going to do is you're going to take some cloves of garlic and you're going to crush them. And then you're going to mince them, just chop them up. And then you're going to add them to some butter, some softened butter, I should say. It's going to get this minced really nicely. It don't have to be perfect, just as long as it's small enough to where it's going to bake into the butter once you cook it or pop it in the oven. You're going to add a little garlic powder. Yes, both. And then you're going to just crush that around with your knife or fork, excuse me. And you're just going to get that mixed around. If you need to pop it into the microwave for a few seconds, do so. Just don't let it melt all the way. I popped this in the microwave for about 15 seconds. If you want to add in some salt and pepper, you can. I'm using unsalted butter, by the way, because the Parmesan cheese is pretty salty, so there was really no need to do all that. So you're just going to add all that in together, mix it well, and then you're just going to cut open some bread, whatever kind of bread. These were sub rolls, and I just didn't want them to go to waste, so I just decided to use these. You can use French bread, Italian bread, whatever. It's up to you. And I'm just going to put a liberal amount of butter on each piece. And I'm going to use all this butter, so you want it to actually taste like garlic bread, not like bread with a little hint of something in the background. Can't really tell what it is, but it's got a little something on there. You want to know it's garlic bread, So you're going to do that, and then you're going to pop this in the oven with your, you're going to pop this in the oven about halfway through your spaghetti bake is cooking on 400 degrees, okay? And here it is. All right, y'all, so here it is. I let it sit for a few minutes, but I didn't let it sit as long as I wanted to because somebody was starving. I mean, they were just starving, y'all, because, they don't eat around here. Y'all know. So, just pick it up. I should have used a spoon, but I used a spatula, and child, you can see what happened. But anyway, it don't matter. It tasted good. Everybody ate it. And that's all that really matters in the end, It's a quick meal. It's an easy meal. You don't want to mess around with it too much. It only takes about 15 to 20 minutes in the oven, and you're good to go. So, thank y'all so much for watching. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.